So we're here with Dad, and a lot of you have been asking what happened to him because it's just an awesome story. So we're going to let him tell it because he loves to tell the story. And so, Dad, what happened?
Well, I was having a heart attack at home. I'd been on my tractor down trying to work, and I experienced a hurt in the shoulder, and I thought just soreness, and I started driving down to the pasture of my tractor and opened the gate and went in. And got off, shut the gate, got back on my tractor and proceeded to drive, and all of a sudden the pain hit in the front of my left side shoulder. So I turned around, went back, put my tractor up, put it back in the barn. But when I got off my tractor, I started walking to my house, and I noticed I was just getting slower and slower and slower. By the time I got to the house and got in the back door, I called from Ann, which that's my wife, but I usually just say dear, but I need help, and I was having a heart attack. So she called 911, and the ambulance came, and they got me on the gurney, and they took me and put me in the ambulance. And while I was on the stretcher, the paramedic was sitting there beside me doing EKG, and he was reading it and watching. And
So, what side was he on?
he was on my left side, toward my feet, kind of.
Okay.
And so he said, "You're having a heart attack. We've got to get you to the hospital." And they started backing out. Well, sometime between there and coming to the hospital, well, we were just going, and I was watching the guy, that paramedic, on my left side, and he was doing what he does, and just kind of looked around on my right side, and Jesus Christ was himself standing there. Now, I've always wondered what he looked like. Everybody would like to know, see his face. Our pastor said everybody wonders what his face, what it's like to see him face to face. And I've always wondered that. Well, let me tell you what he looks like. Jesus Christ, I'm laying down looking at him standing there, is approximately, I guess, 5'5" tall. But he's not, he's a spirit, because he has, you can see through him, he's like opaque. But he was standing there, and he had his arms and hands just down to his side. He wasn't holding them out or anything, but I was looking at him, and I could see the hole through his right hand, the piercing when he was put on the cross. He has the most beautiful aura. It's just golden. It's so beautiful. It's so bright. But you can see right through him, and his face, he has a face, but there's no bone structure. He's a spirit. There's no, what I'd say, skeleton. He's just that aura, that beautiful aura all around him. And he's made two statements to me. We weren't carrying on a conversation. He just made two statements to me. And he said, "It's not time yet. And I'll tell you later what I want you to do."
Wow.
He was there until we got to the hospital, and they opened the doors to take me out, and he disappeared.
Wow. Tell me, tell them what you told me about his hair.
He has what you would say, we would say, had long hair, but it's not really hair. It's something else, because it's in this beautiful aura that surrounds his entire body. He's just there, and but he smiles, and he has the most peaceful voice you can imagine.
Wow.
And I've had a peace before, but I really have a peace now, because in his own words, I wouldn't be here now if he wasn't there keeping me here.
what did you told me that you wanted to go with him. What feeling came over you?
Well, I wanted to go. It's like in my mind, it's time for me to go. I really didn't totally, as I was torn, I didn't want to go leave my wife and family. But it was such a peaceful thing. I knew that if it was his will and his choice, that I would go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I can't hardly wrap my mind around it today as to why this all happened to me. But I had friends say, well, you know, he would have died if it was just been you, for plus all the millions. But he would, if it just been you. That's right. If it just been the one, he would still died for me.
That's beautiful. Thanks, Dad, for telling us. Is there anything else you want to say to everybody?
Anyone that hears this, just please listen and take note, take heed. It's simple. Your salvation is free. It's a gift from Lord Jesus Christ. So please listen and take the time to take Jesus to your heart, because then you'll have forever peace.
Amen, amen, and amen. Thanks, Dad. Love you.
You're welcome. Love you.